Well, there are a handful of radio brands that I think are doing an amazing job, and without naming names, I mean there are some brands that are just hitting it out of the park. It is the live piece, it is the local piece, it is personality based. I don't think there's any question that moving forward, just being a jukebox in this environment is obviously not going to cut it. So they are really reimagining their brands as multimedia players, but still based around a local experience and personalities. And so I think that's important. I'll tell you who I look at a lot these days. I think what's happening in television is really fascinating right now. There is actually more risk-taking happening in television than there is in the motion picture industry.
Absolutely.
And when you look at these long-form series, and so maybe it started with The Sopranos, I don't know. But when you look at these series and the way that they have sucked people in, and the ability to be able to, so I didn't watch Homeland for the first 2 years, but via Netflix or on demand, I can go back and do that. I think that's fascinating, and the way they have integrated social media into the experience is brilliant, because people are interfacing with these shows on a very, very emotional level. So I think that's another piece. The third example I would give you is, again, television, but it is all the TV networks and even local stations that are essentially doing their equivalent of morning radio and quietly stealing listeners away from us, whether it's Good Morning Mississauga, or I don't know if that's real, but it may as well be, or even like Morning Joe on MSNBC. I mean, when you actually look at television in the morning, it looks like radio shows, and
so TV's learning from radio and radio's learning from TV.
Isn't it interesting?
Yeah, because it's all one content pile now, isn't it?
Absolutely.